So the subject of communicating with dogs is fascinating, but for me, essentially, it comes down to tone of voice, touch, and body language. So tone, touch, body language. Now we're going to talk about all three of those, but in this video, I want to talk about tone of voice. So I said previously that words you've got to be a bit careful with, because dogs don't string sentences together terribly easily. And we have this bad habit of changing what we're saying. When we mean sit, sometimes we say sit down, and things like that confuse the dog. But the sound is the most important thing. Here's my top tip for this. Anything you just said to your dog, convert that into blah, blah, blah. That's what your dog just heard, right? So let's say we're trying to get a dog to jump into the back of the car. You know, go on, go on, in you get, go on, yeah? Blah, 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 blah. Didn't sound like I expected it to happen, did it? Any dog worth the salt's gonna go, what, and end my fun walking out here in the park? I don't think so. So you don't need to be shouty, but you went, go on, in, da-dum, you know? Oh, sounds like he means it, I bet I had. Oh, good boy. Oh, that sounded nice, blah, blah, blah. Oh. So he told me to get in, I've got in, and now he's pleased with me. So, in a nutshell, your signals to your dog are kind of a nice tone of voice for praise. Oh, good boy, that's really nice, yeah? So for example, if your dog's doing something naughty and you say, no, come on, darling, don't do that, that's very naughty. That sounded delightful. Dog's thinking, clearly he likes this, I'll do it again. It's the wrong signal. So, reserve those top tones, those sort of like, oh, good boy, for rewarding things, yeah? Down the bottom end, you've got no. That clearly meant what it sounded like, didn't it? No, you know, don't do that. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, we've all got a tonal range, right? So we can all go from, oh, good boy, to no. Listen to that contrast, and your dog will hear that. You don't have to be shouty or nasty. In fact, it's quite calm. But there's a big contrast between reward and no, don't go there. But in the middle, that's where commands sit. So if you're asking a dog to do something, commands isn't a word I use an awful lot, but let's say we're asking a dog to sit. Sit. I wasn't praised yet, and it certainly wasn't a telling off. So it might go like this. Sit. Oh, good boy. Yeah? You know what happened there, right? Or it could be like this. Sit. No. Sit. Oh, good boy. Yeah, I asked him to sit, he didn't sit, he got told off for not sitting, then he did sit, and then he got praised. All makes perfect sense, doesn't it? But it's the sound that counts, not the words. Yeah? So when you're talking to your dog, think blah, 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 listen to the music of the tone of voice, and you won't go too far wrong. If you're going to communicate with a dog, if you don't get your tone of voice right, you're sunk.